Hello and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for the 30th of July. We have the Seven of Swords coming in, and that is reminding us that we are still in Mercury retrograde. So whatever it is that we are thinking about, plans that we have, we might need to reassess, have a think about it, and really... Oh, I think I've lost a card somewhere. No, I haven't. There we have the Star card coming out as well. This is the card, the beautiful energy of healing coming in over the next day or so. And we're seeing that with the Star card, the peace and healing coming through. And here comes our friend, the Emperor. Okay. So the Emperor wanted to do something yesterday, wasn't getting his way. And now we're seeing that he's reassessing with the Seven of Swords and going, okay, if I can't do it that way, then I'm going to try and do it a different way. And so the Four of Swords is very much a sense of you're reworking the story of what that was, where it felt like it felt a bit out of control, something felt out of control, or something felt like it wasn't going the way that you wanted it to go. You're able to, this is like a reset and healing moment where you can reset, step into a new path. Look at next to the Star and the Fool card, my goodness. The Emperor, after some thinking and feeling into an issue and realizing that something just wasn't resonating or wasn't the right path for him, is moving into the Star energy of being guided into a new energy, guided into a new future, receiving the peace and healing so that he can reset and step into that new future, or that new future direction, that new future path. And the Nine of Pentacles is saying it's going to be so much more rewarding, even auspicious, even more abundant, even more prosperous for you. But the Nine of Pentacles are the rewards for the shift. There's a major shift and pivot that the Emperor is making here in the direction from these cards where something's just not it's just not fitting for whatever reason. It's not working into these cards, which feels like a major shift of direction, and it feels very, very wonderful, very good. There could be some even shifts of perspectives, some amazing insights that come in, feeling like, okay, I'm back on the right path again. So this Emperor energy could have been quite maybe rigid in the way that he was thinking, or stuck in a particular pattern. And he's had to change that in some way. He's had to be a little bit more flexible with his thinking, or fluid with the way that these plans or this energy is moving forward, because you're being guided by the Star card, not the Emperor energy. The Emperor is receiving the message from the Star. The Star is something above us that gives us light. That is something of the higher consciousness, or something of a higher energy, of the soul energy. So we're receiving the messages from there, not what the Emperor wants and desires, not from the ego. So he's understanding he has to surrender in some way what he wants to this higher energy of the Star card, and actually listening to that higher guidance and connecting into the energy that is within him. So it's within all of us. When I'm talking about the Emperor, it's really aspects of us that we're connecting to the higher consciousness, the higher guidance, and understanding that it's time to be the Fool and jump into the new, try something different. And that is going to be, it's time to jump in and reset. And so that's going to be very, very healing, this reset, this new beginning. It could quite literally just be you have to take some time out and reset in some way. But it also might be that in itself is your soul's kind of saying this way, this direction. So I feel like we're getting very strong soul guidance at the moment. We're just resisting it because we're kind of stuck in our old patterns, and the universe is shaking us out of that in some way. And so once we embrace the beautiful energy, those healing waters of the Star card, which is almost like a sense of a cleansing on and healing on a very beautiful high spiritual level as well. So it may be that there, as a wound has come up in some way that you're seeing that this is connected to, and the emperor likes to assert himself and get what he wants. And so if that isn't happened, he's doing the right thing here. The energy is like reassessing and rethinking. And the Four of Swords is like, yeah, take some time out to think if that's what you need. Take just some time out to pivot, think, reassess, because there's something really exciting and new coming out of this energy, an exciting new direction that perhaps the emperor couldn't have seen or wouldn't have gone down that path previously. So there's some beautiful insights. There's rewards coming for this shift that's coming in, we're seeing with the Nine of Pentacles. And it is also an energy of being quite mentally flexible and fluid with these changes that are coming through as well. So that is the reading for the 30th of July. My goodness, can't believe this. Everything just feels like it's accelerating and moving so quickly. So that is the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.